again, I'm at SOS Festival with Scarlet Rebels.
Hello.
Hi guys, sorry
Hello.
my voice is going. Do you want to introduce yourselves while I have some water?
I'm Wayne.
I'll take that.
I'm Josh. I'm Pricey.
I'm Chris.
And I'm Gary. That was really bad timing, wasn't it?
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I've been talking all day.
Wondering if one of us would have to rescue this.
No, it's absolutely fine. Everyone knows about my voice. Well, now you do as well. So, you just played at the festival. You were here last year as well, playing an acoustic set. Which do you prefer? Or do you feel equally comfortable with both?
No, I prefer to do full band.
That's what I'd guess.
Yeah.
A lot of bands now, though, are mixing it up. They're doing the acoustic, whereas before it wasn't. It was just full electric. Do you think is that something you enjoy doing at all? Would you rather not?
We've done it, and it's something that we'll continue to do if we get offered to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just prefer it being louder, to be honest.
Yeah.
You can cover your mistakes up better.
There's a lot of high energy and
Yeah.
really can get into it with acoustics, nice and chilled, laid back, and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
so it's a different aspect to
completely
your
different vibe,
sound.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's
It's
good
good.
fun, though.
Yeah,
It's
I
good
think it's a
fun.
good way of exploring the different elements of the music in a way. So tell me, when was the band formed?
So the band was formed from. So we were Void, and we had a bit of a rebrand. We got Chris and Josh in. I think it was in November 2017.
Can I just go back to the name change you mentioned from Void?
Yeah.
When did you realise it wasn't a good idea and it had to go?
We were in Hard Rock Hell in Ibiza,
Okay.
and we had a lot of people coming up to us, kind of saying they couldn't find the band. So we assumed that they were just drunk from being out all day. So we were taking their
Until you
phones.
Googled it,
Yeah,
so
and
now
we
look.
were going, give me a phone, we can do it for you. And then we did it for them, and we were like, oh, we can't find it either. And it just kind of, I think like we used to spell it with a zero as well to try and differentiate from all the hundreds of other voids that were out there. And just giving spelling lessons out when you're playing gigs it's not, it's not a fun thing to do, is it?
Zero.
Yeah, and people were just like, "What? Yeah, whatever." So we
Scarlet
changed it.
Rebels is easier.
Yeah, so it was something we argued for ages about it. We needed to find something which was unique. So the word Scarlet and Rebels together was unique. So we had that. Scarlet comes from the town that Void originated from, which is Llanelli. There's a rugby team called the Llanelli Scarlets, which is where that comes from.
About that,
Yeah.
so I'm pleased you mentioned it.
And we just like the word rebels.
It goes, isn't it?
So it kind of went.
None of us.
No,
not
we're
rebels.
all.
What's the most rebellious thing you've ever done?
Oh god.
You in the end.
I can't comment. Sorry. Next.
I know,
I
you-
sometimes don't listen to my mother when she tells me to do stuff, and I'm just like,
You don't change your pants every day.
yeah, I'm just not listening to you, mum. I'm like 40 now. I'll do what I want.
Me as rebellious. I don't know.
You didn't wash your hands
No,
once.
you're not
I
a
saw
rebel.
you.
Yeah.
I'm far from a rebel.
He
Far
looks
from
like
it.
a rebel.
Yeah.
It's easy for him to list.
Come on, guys.
I'm a
good
good
boy,
boy, rebellious, to be honest.
No, I'm good boy, really.
Okay. Tell us about your latest single, No One Else to Blame. What's it about?
Okay, so it's just about a little bit about, or not a little bit. It's about the sort of current political situation that people have,
Okay.
that we find ourselves in. It just annoyed me slightly that people pulled and pushed to get agendas sorted for their own ends, and nobody's willing to take any sort of responsibility and hold their hands up and just kind of deliver something that the country's asked for without.
So a statement on Brexit.
It's not so much Brexit as such. It's just about the fact that the mess has been created from it, and nobody's really willing to sort of stand up and sort of sort it out. Really, I find it annoying. Yeah, I'm not. It's not that I want to be in or want to be out. That it's nothing to do with that. It's just about the fact that the situation's been caused, and it just seems to be just a mess.
Do you think we should have had a referendum in the first place?
I think that people that asked for the referendum to be had should have seen it through. Yeah.
Should we have another one? And if so, what
I
should the
believe so.
questions be?
I believe so. But
Yeah, this time using the facts, not using the whole NHS thing. We're going to put 350 million and all that rubbish. So they do it, and if they're going to advertise which one is better, then just do it based on facts, not based on lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
People know
it is what it is. And I think like even within the band, there's different opinions on it, which is fine. Everybody's got their own opinions, and I'm not going to be slating one person for having an opinion. My annoyance comes from the fact that it's the way that it's been handled since.
I think
It's just been a lot of people just pointing fingers at each other and nobody actually holding their hand up and going, all right, we're in it, let's sort it out. And that's basically what it is. It's like no one else to blame as everybody's going, no, it's your fault, no, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault. It's like somebody's just got to sort of hold their hands up to do something about it, because we're literally on the verge of it now, and I don't think anybody has any further idea of what is actually going on. So just that kind of thing.
Hopefully somebody will figure it out soon.
I would like to think so. If not, then we'll just carry on as we are.
Now you're from South Wales.
Yes, we are.
What's going on in Wales at the moment? Why are we seeing so many amazing rock bands coming out of Wales?
Shall I say what I said earlier?
Yeah.
Share it with the world.
It's because the bridge doesn't charge anymore. The tolls have gone, so you don't have to pay to get in anymore.
And that is your only reason.
No, I don't know. I just I'm from our point of view. I think from our perspective, it's just that we've managed to eventually find an audience that appreciates the kind of music that we do. Maybe.
Yeah.
The new wave of classic rock group and that kind of movement that's going on. That's always been the kind of music that we've listened to and that we've wanted to be involved in, but there's perhaps not been an avenue for it to be exploited.
Yes.
But whereas now, those movements and that are happening,
it's very
with ourselves,
of the rock
yeah,
scene.
absolutely, and then ourselves, those damn crows, and Everyday Heroes, and Florence Black, yeah. So, but there's always been good music in Wales. There has. There's always.
Do you think it's encouraged a lot more, sort of during childhood and at schools? Are schools doing more in Wales possibly than in England to encourage music? Is it coming from parents?
Nothing to do with it.
No.
Is that?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Hang around in the just pick up an instrument and just get on with it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all fun and games.
Yeah, you either play rugby or play an instrument, and as you can see, none of us are built for rugby, so. You weren't when we started.
This is relaxed, okay? It's up a 3.
Now, we mentioned the single that you've got out at the moment. Now, you've got an album coming out soon. Do you want to tell us about that?
Does anybody else want to talk?
No.
As long as I don't have to talk, because if I talk too much, you know what will happen. I will
I'll
stop
talk. I'll
talking.
talk.
Go on.
We've
then.
got a single that's just come out Friday gone, which is No One Else to Blame. The new album is out on August the 9th, which is called Show Your Colours, and it's available to pre-order on everything: Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, Google, wherever you want to get your music from, you'll be able to get it. I think it's the best thing it's the best thing that we've done as Scarlet Rebels, and it's definitely the best thing that the three of us have done.
We haven't done anything else.
That we've done as Void.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so judging from people's reactions to the single, I think when they hear the rest of the album, they're going to be happy, excited, surprised at what we've done with the other 11 songs.
Yeah, so it's available for pre-order as well physically on scarletrebels.com. Yeah.
But you can get 2 bonus tracks.
Yeah, by doing it digitally,
Yeah.
Okay. And will you be touring around the release
Yes.
of the album?
Yeah, so we've got dates on our website and our Facebook pages.
How
and
many
stuff.
dates have you got?
Well, it's not actually formed into a tour as such, because we're just literally just playing everywhere and anywhere we can.
Okay. Are you coming back to Manchester?
Yeah, we are in.
I'm not sure.
I can tell you.
I think we're coming back. We're coming back to the northwest. We were in Blackpool in October.
Okay.
We are coming. Are we coming back to Manchester? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. 24th of October,
Okay.
Grand Central.
Yeah, I don't think that's been confirmed. So.
Okay, I'll close my mouth now.
Yeah. So we're looking at.
So
We're always
we'll
literally
pencil
always
that
adding
in.
dates. Yeah, and we're adding dates for this year and next year at the moment. So, yeah. So we're just waiting for the album to drop now, so that we can see what the reaction is. Because we've been for the last sort of 12 months without anything out there for anybody to view or to watch. So it's nice that, you know, people can go onto Spotify now and actually search our name, and we come up with, you know, at least just the one track at the moment,
Yeah.
but there is actually something there for people to go and visit now.
Definitely.
So that, hopefully we're hoping that'll help.
Yeah. Now, you've not been going long at all, have you? Just since...
Not as the five of us.
Yeah.
Pricey, myself, and Gary have been in Void for 10, 15 years.
Right,
Um,
okay. But as Scarlet Rebels...
Scarlet Rebels has been, about 18 months.
And you're already signed to a record label. How did that come about?
So they were interested in us as Void. So they heard some of the stuff that we had as Void.
And this is Rock of Angels record.
Rock of Angels in Greece, yeah.
Yeah.
So we did some sort of scouting around, and they came back with what we considered to be a really good offer.
Yeah.
You know, especially in today's climate as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we discussed it, and we thought, well, you know, I think at this point, the fact that like we had a lot of, you know, music that was Void that nobody had discovered. I just think our main thing was to be able to release music that and have people hear it.
Yeah.
So that it wasn't hard to discover. So that's the aim, really, is just to get people to actually tune in and check out what we're doing. So yeah, I think, you know, we released our video on Friday, and it's had about 6,000 views in a couple of days already.
You must
So
be quite
it's
happy with that, then.
yeah. So it's you know, the numbers are a lot. Sort
Yeah.
of people aren't. We're not fighting with people to actually find out who we are.
Yeah.
So it's just as daft as it seems to people who'll be watching on the outside, going, "Well, that was a stupid decision." It was, you know, to call yourself a band that nobody can find.
Yeah. Well,
But we made that change, so it's sort of going the right way.
it was a
at the
good
moment.
name. If only it could be.
Yeah,
found with
absolutely.
it.
And there was just that's why there's so many of them, is because everybody thinks it's
Yeah.
a great name, and then you just get lost amongst it. Then, so
Yeah.
yeah, so
Well, are you up for a game of Unlucky Dip, guys?
yes.
Right. Please take one, pass it along. Now, people keep pulling out the same questions, so I've removed them, hopefully, and you won't get anything that I've been giving people.
Don't take your time over it. Go on. Doesn't matter.
Which way should we start?
Oh man, I gotta.
If you could be in any other band, which band would it be? Westlife. No, I don't know. That's our question. Maybe Foo Fighters. Maybe the Strokes. I've got a soft spot for the Strokes. I love the Strokes. But maybe Foo Fighters. That'd be my answer.
Who you want, man? It's
Yeah,
your question.
that'd be my answer. Strokes.
Excuse me, babe.
Strokes. Huh? Go on. Mine is what's your favourite item in the wardrobe? Now, usually that would be a guitar, because I like to keep my guitar behind the hanging items in my. Not hanging as in ugly, I mean hanging as in they're hanging from the top, because then it doesn't fall on the floor. But now in an attic room, it's going to be any one of my hats now.
Hats?
Yeah, which is new to me. I've never worn a hat, but
You know, you're not wearing a hat now, by the way.
I know I'm wearing a hat now. I did take it off, so you can see my face.
It's on the floor.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So mine is
My hats.
what are your pet hates? My pet hate is other people's food ripping my nose. I hate smelling other people's food when I'm minding my own business and somebody's dinner gets wafted in my face.
Is that because it makes
Keep-
you hungry, or because you just don't like?
I just don't like it. Or like if I I don't like people who will have like smelly crisps or something, and then I can smell them on them. It's
like
like,
on the tray. and-
yeah,
Or-
just
or
in the van, in the back of the van.
Mad with me and my
People
Oh, it's
eating
awful.
quavers.
It's quite strong.
It's like
I don't
somebody's.
quavers.
It's just wrong, yeah. So no, people's food and snacks rape in my nose. I don't like it.
You've been told now.
I'm still going to do it. I'm never going to stop. Right, mine is, do you have any tattoos? If so, show them to us. I do not have any tattoos. I'm like anti
It does say so.
If so, yes, I can read, guys. An education.
You said
You said
If so, show
You said
them
if
to us.
so, then
All
show.
right, all right.
Do you think it's unusual these days, actually, not to have a tattoo if
tattoo?
you're in rock?
I don't have any.
Does anyone else?
I kind of feel out of place sometimes.
You've got.
Yeah. No.
Since when? Is it like an Apple
Can we
logo,
see
isn't
yours
it?
Show
instead?
us right now.
Shoulder.
Oh no, another one.
He's stripping off.
It's alright, it's only the shoulder.
I know.
We've all seen that.
Wow,
before.
chicka, wow, wow.
Show the camera.
Since when? We've never actually seen
So you
that.
can see it. What is it?
I don't know.
He had a drunken night out.
Say, do what you like.
It's on his back, so he doesn't know.
Exactly.
I
I
never see
thought
it.
it'd be cool if I got one because I was like 19, but
How old are you now?
too old.
20.
Too old to have the tattoo.
20. No, 20. Brilliant. No, 31.
Okay, you don't look 31.
Are you going to guess everybody's age now?
No.
No.
Because then you might try and guess mine, and I will not like
Oh,
that
well.
at all.
Go on, Gary.
Mine is, who's the most famous contact in your phone book? And it's got to be a guy from our hometown called John the Builder. He's famous from where we're from. So, yeah.
I would have said Josh.
No, John the Builder.
Said John Zell.
We know John the Builder.
Can't be that famous. I've never heard of him.
Yeah, well, I don't know many
Is he the
people.
one that's the plumber? He does all the plumbing in the flat, doesn't he?
Yeah, John the Builder.
Would you
Yeah.
recommend him? If you wanna give
Oh,
him a
yeah, he
thumbs
doesn't
up,
travel
thumbs
far,
up.
though. Yeah. Well done, John.
I tell you, mine, Steve Brown. Steve Brown, the producer of
I love this. I don't even have to hold the mic anymore.
She Sells Sanctuary by the Cult.
Great, I've just given up.
Yeah, he's in my phone.
Anyone else?
Mine is like
Anyone
we
else
said.
with famous contact?
The most famous contact of mine is Josh Townsend.
No. I've got a few.
Yeah, Josh in Josh's phone. He's got probably like Eddie Vedder, Pete Townsend.
Daughtry.
Sting.
Yeah,
Gary Dye.
yeah, John the Builder.
You all know John the Builder, do you?
John the Builder. We know
Yeah.
him. Everybody at home.
All right, look, it's been really fun chatting to you. You had a great set today. Really enjoyed
Thank you
it.
very much,
Hope to
Dave.
see you again in Manchester soon.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Till next time.
This is rock and roll. Yeah.